Welcome back, West Texas. Few things bring people together quite like food, and a few bakers in San Angelo are working tirelessly, continuing a traditional style of baking for years, bringing smiles to people's faces and connecting generations of families. Fox West Texas's Ethan Purcell and Desmond Salamanca have the story.
It's just before dawn, and the staff at Marquez Bakery is already hard at work.
Some days we show up at 5, some days we show up at 6. It just kind of depends on the day of the week and how early we need to get started.
After over 40 years of business in San Angelo, the previous owner torch to the Minhares family, who has since strived to uphold the original values.
For us to be able to have that privilege and that honor to do that, we're trying to just do the best we can to honor their family every single day, because it's a privilege and a responsibility. The history and the tradition is the biggest part of what we're doing here.
And what better way to handle that duty than by bringing back a key member of the original staff?
Our head baker here, Luis, he actually started with the original founder. He trained under him, and so he worked with him for 12 years, and then he left, and then we brought him back because we thought with his help, we'll be able to keep the tradition as genuine as we can.
But with over 4 decades of the historic style of baking in the Concho Valley, it means the now owner has memories of her own, coming to this very same building as a young girl.
And I remember always buying the traditional pan de huevo, the empanadas. I remember it being a big staple at our home too as well, like especially when we had family greens. It's always been one of the important things on the table. And also, like your grandparents, this is something they grew up on and something they did daily, which is they always had their cafecito in the morning with a piece of pan. One of the best parts about being in here in this business is hearing the people say, I remember when I used to come in here.
Smells amazing.
Oh yeah, sure.
I remember as a kid, this was open, and we weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouth. Pop did his best, but still, when we got to come, smiles. We all need a smile every now and then. They help us provide. I do love my pan de huevo and anything and everything that they have here. Nostalgic.
We have a lot of customers that have been very loyal throughout the years, families that you hear the stories. So it's wonderful to hear all the history that this store has. Our whole goal here is to continue the tradition of the culture. So for me, I love to hear those kinds of stories because I just feel like this is something so important and something that we need to really instill in the next generation.
Good morning, guys. Welcome in.
We brought our next generation in, which is my sons, and we are trying to teach. So while they're also learning the food side, they're learning the culture side too, because they're hearing the stories. So it's a chance for us to teach them so much of our history that I take every opportunity that I can to talk about things and tell stories while we're creating around here. So it's really wonderful what we get to be a part of here and what we get to do. So it's very exciting.
San Angelo, Desmond Salamanca,
And Ethan Purcell, Fox West, Texas.